the Scare Zone here, back from the time machine that we just climbed, hence the stairs. We just remembered to do the intro, so insert here. Hi, like I said, I'm Tawny Trana from the Scare Zone. This is my dad, Kenny. Mom is helping a friend move at the moment, so she cannot be here, sadly. We're here at the safari park, hence the big balloon. And we're going to be discussing basically our plans for the Scare Zone thus far, who we are, how we got started. So, cue time traveling again right now. We're currently at the, oh gosh, what do they call it now? I keep wanting to call it the Wild Animal Park. It's the Safari Park.
It used to be called the Wild Animal Park, and we called it the WAP. Us locals here call it the WAP. People have different ideas of what WAP means, and I don't want to get into that.
Yeah,
now
that's horrible.
Now they changed the name to the San Diego Zoo Safari Park.
Hence that sign. So we're testing out this new camera, the something 3.
Pocket 3.
The Pocket 3. So we're at the safari park. We live right by it. It's right down the hill from us. And we just decided, you know what, we need to test this camera out before we go and do anything big. This will be a good time to actually talk about what we're doing and test out the camera. So, hello, you're about to walk at the zoo with us. Nothing particularly scary about that, but we will be talking about something very creepy exciting.
But there are some scary animals here.
There are some scary animals here.
And I'm one of them.
Gosh, where should we start?
Love your shirt, by the
Thank
way.
you.
Oh, thank you. Okay. So, where do you want to just train this camera on you?
Okay.
Where do you want to start? Like, how we got into Haunt, or?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, that's good.
Because this is not something we've been doing for a long time, but we kind of fell into. And now we're like, got a taste of it.
Yeah.
This will be our 3rd year. And we're heavily immersed in it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So
to the point
basically-
where we want to share it with everybody.
Oh, yeah. Justin Scars, shout out to you. We blame you.
You know how much money you cost me? This has been a very expensive adventure.
Justin, Random Land, you're awesome, by the way. But this kind of started because for the longest time, I hated horror.
Oh, yeah.
Anything.
Yeah.
I would see a commercial for a horror movie. It wouldn't even be that scary, and I would be sleeping on my parents' floor for a week, and I was like 14.
A lot of Comic-Cons have been ruined because she wouldn't go to certain areas of the Comic-Con.
Yeah, like the Walking Dead area. I still kind of hate zombies in a way. They freak me out.
Here's a good example. She'd be sitting on the couch. I turn on the TV. I put in a kind of a scary movie, not even a real scary movie, and she would look at it, get up, go, I don't think so, and run out of the house, run out of the room into her room, and that was it. We didn't see her the rest of the night. So,
there's so many horror movies that I did not get to see growing up, and I sorely regret that.
Yeah.
But I don't know, it's like after theater, I was in theater for the longest time in high school. I kind of realized, they're all actors, and it's all special effects and makeup and everything, but it just kind of gave me a new perspective because actors are just really goofballs behind the sneens. And it was just so nice to look at it that way, and I just decided, no, I'm not going to be scared of this. So, and then my interest in ghosts came in.
Yeah.
I just started watching a whole bunch of ghost adventures and just all those found footage stuff. And I've been building up the immune system with all
talking
that.
about the shows that never show ghosts?
Basically, but it would still freak me out.
Oh, yeah.
I'd have nightmares. I couldn't sleep for the longest time, but I got used to it. And So how Justin comes into play is I was watching YouTube and one of his videos just came on. I think it was a Disney video, the Boo horror.
I don't know what it was called. But
I don't know. Disney
it was
has
Disney's version of Haunt, I guess.
It's not really haunt. It's like a trick or treat interaction, I guess I could
Okay.
say. So I thought, that's interesting. What else does this guy cover? Maybe I could go to one of these
I
things.
thought he covered Knott's and Disney in the same video or something like that.
No.
No, he didn't? Okay.
So then one of his Scary Farm videos came up, and I was like, this is a thing? People go do this? Obviously, it's like, duh, this is a thing, but I didn't put two and two together. And then I got the idea, like, I want to go to this.
Yeah.
So I bugged this one and Mom to, like, hey,
I'm known
go
as
with
this
me.
one. I'm always known
Thing
as
one,
this
thing two.
Yeah.
Your thing too. So I bugged them like, hey, let's go to this, because I didn't want to go alone. Are you crazy? So I guess that's where you come into play.
Yeah, I mean, exactly right. She bugged me. I had no interest in going. Didn't sound like fun to me, the way she explained it. Who wants to go around every corner and get scared half to death? So she did bug me. Kept trying to tell me how exciting it was and how much fun it seemed like. And I just kept putting her off. And yeah, you know how fathers are. They act like they're listening, but they're not really listening.
And
Well,
I rant about things a lot, so it's nothing new.
But for the record, I listen to every word she says. Okay.
We just got down to the lower level. Big balloon. Anyway. Dad, why don't you get to your part of the story? I bugged you continuously about going to the park.
Is that how it happened? Okay. So film that way. I don't need them seeing me the whole time. Okay. So she did bother me over and over again for days. And I think it was about halfway through the season before we finally went. It wasn't in the beginning,
It was
was it?
about the second week.
Okay, good. So she bugged me. I bought the tickets. Said, okay, let's get this out of our system, and then we'll be done with it. You know, she'll get her feel for it. And so we went there, and we were in line, and somebody in line kind of told us the best thing to do is not start from the ones in the front, but start in the ones in the very back, which happened to be room 13 at the time. So we decided to do that. We would start in the back and then work our way forward. It worked out good because there wasn't a lot of people in line or nothing. We got right on. And we did room 13, got through it. Then we did Mesmer.
We did Mesmer.
Okay.
Well, we went through the clown part.
Yeah, went through the clown, the zone,
By then,
Carnival.
By then, two scare actors chased me
Yeah.
because they sensed I was nervous. So that rattled me up pretty good after the first maze.
Yeah. So we went through Mesmer, and then we decided to get something to eat. So we sat down, we're eating, and I happened to be looking at her, and I'm like, I know this kid. And she wasn't saying nothing, but I could see the look on her face and the way she was acting. I go, Tawny, what's up? No, nothing. I go, no, really, what's going on? She goes, nothing. I go, no, really, Tawny, what's wrong? So she goes, well, I don't think this is for me, which stunned me. Because she bothered me so much to go to this thing.
It didn't help that the first maze I made Mom go through first, and then the Mesmer, which was significantly worse of a maze, she made me go first, so I got the blunt of everything.
Yeah. So
by then my nerves were so rattled I cannot express.
Okay. So I was stunned, and I was like, you sure? You know, because we can go home right now if you want. I still didn't get enough to make me feel like I was like impressed and that I was going to do a lot of this yet. So going home, if we needed to, was fine with me. And she just kind of had this look on her face. I'm like, you know what? Because my fear was, or my concern was, that she was going to go home and then regret it, that she didn't give it a good chance. So I said, let's not just rush home. Let's go through a couple more. but this time hold on to my arm and we'll go through it together. And so she goes, okay. She agreed. 'Cause I told her, I go, I don't want you going home and then wishing you would have went through with it. Let's give it a good chance. And if it's not for you, we'll go home and never talk about it again.
Yeah.
And so we spent the whole night going through the rest of the mazes with her holding my arm and just joking and having a fun time and, just being lighthearted about it and not taking it too seriously. And went home, and I think overall we had a pretty good time. Thinking that was going to be the only time we went.
It got so much that we were talking about it that we went, I believe, the next week.
Yeah, so maybe a week or maybe 7 to 10 days later, I kind of introduced the idea, hey, you want to go again?
I was like, yes, please.
And she was like, yeah, okay. And she did the same thing. She wasn't totally sold that she was okay with it. So she held my arm and walked through all the mazes, and we had a good time. And again, we thought that was going to be it. And then we just found ourselves talking about it all the time. We got to the point where we couldn't wait to do next year's.
Yeah.
And so when it came up, we bought the annual pass so that we could go more times.
Yeah.
Thinking we would go like once a week. And then we decided to do, what was it, preview night? Is that what it's called?
Oh, it was Nightmares Revealed.
No, but, Nightmares Revealed.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know why I keep calling it preview night.
Well, it kind of is like
is
a
that
preview
what we
night.
call it? Or
That's what we call it.
Okay. We have our own names for everything.
Yeah, we do.
And so we bought the tickets for Nightmares Reveal. And thinking we were going to go once a week, we ended up going like 2 or 3 times a week. Just couldn't get enough of it. And then after a week or two of it, we decided, hey, what the heck, why don't we start videoing it?
Yeah. Which
we started with our phones.
Yeah.
That was funny. Thinking we were getting good footage, but it actually wasn't that great, was it?
No, it was not. If any of you has seen the first few episodes on the Scare Zone, wow, don't bother.
No, it's good. That's how we started.
Okay, well then that explains what happened.
But it's good. Actually, with what we had to work with, you did a great job with that video. That, to me, you watch that video, if you don't want to go to Scare Zone, there's something wrong. Not Scary Farm. So we did that with the phone for what, 2 or 3 weeks?
About 2 or 3 weeks before we wisened up.
Okay, and then I said, okay, well let me try using my camera with the video, and we did that for a little while, but it was jumpy. It wasn't very smooth. So although it was clearer and it sounded better, it was hopping all over the place. Then we went and bought some pretty expensive gimbals.
I keep wanting to call it gyros.
I know, I don't know why I do that. I bought one. It worked out so well that we bought another one. But then the problem was we had such tight lenses, like 24 millimeter lens, which I thought was wide enough. Really just didn't do it justice. It was just too close all the time. So then by the last week or two, I went and bought some wide angle lenses, like the 14 millimeter. And between the right camera, the right microphone, the right lenses, the gimbal, and all the other stuff we ended up getting, man, not only did the videos come out so much better, but we were having fun.
Yeah. It's so funny to watch the scare actors when we brought the better equipment to the park, because they really started performing. They really tried to jump out and scare the people ahead of us. Mm-hmm. But when we came around, they started like doing a little dance, little show, whatever they could to be like creepy, and it was so awesome.
Yeah, it was weird. It's exactly like she said. It was when you don't have the camera, they're jumping out, scaring you, doing their thing, and when the camera, it's like it turns into from a jump scare to a performance.
It turns more into a show.
Which made it awesome. Yeah. I was kind of at first disappointed, thinking, oh man, they're not scaring us. But the performance they did for the camera was so good. Yeah. I'm like, this is gonna be good.
And I still got scared. You watch those Amaze videos, I'm screaming my head off still, because they'll get you. Even if you're filming, they'll get you sometimes.
And then when we went to March Madness and actually talked with them, and learned how much they appreciate what, you know, influencers like us do, catching the moments and getting the material.
Yeah.
It's going to make it worth it this year
Yeah.
to even go farther.
Yeah. By the way,
I think we're really set up for 2025's Not Scary Farm to do some really incredible stuff between what we know, what we've learned, the equipment we have now, and I can't wait, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, shout out to everybody that we got to talk to at March Madness. We really appreciate you taking a few moments out of your day to talk to us. That was really special.
Yeah, that turned out really good.
Yeah.
I was surprised how many of them actually took the time to talk with us and share their moments and what they get out of it every year. We're gonna get wet?
I don't know. You know, I'm not going to get splashed and ruin the camera. No, thank you.
I think how we got into it and how we grew into this and how it evolved. I mean, we're only in our third year, but so much happened in that time that I think it's exciting.
Yeah.
You know?
Figure we learned something new every day.
Yeah.
We figured out how to focus on people. Okay, so
The shame was that we didn't figure out the computer. I mean, we didn't figure out the camera equipment and how to do it properly until like the last week.
yeah, that's the real shame.
And although we got some good material, good footage, could you imagine how good it would have been, you know, if we would have started like the way we end it right from the beginning? Does that make sense?
I don't know what you just said.
Okay. If we would have had the equipment that we ended up with at the end of the year from the very beginning, I can only imagine.
Like
You
the
know,
kind of footage
yeah.
we would have
Like,
had from the beginning.
Nancy,
Yeah.
Tawny's put out a lot of mazes and zones and some montages of the year, but we still have a lot of stuff I'm trying to get her to get out, like a lot of ghost town stuff. There's a lot of Merrick footage that I can't wait to share with you guys. There's some Snooki footage that I can't wait to get out too.
For context, Merrick and Snooki are two actors in Ghost Town that we love what they do so much.
They're iconic.
They're iconic.
Yeah.
So much so that the Sliders of Ghost Town documentary featured Merrick in their show, and he's not even a slider.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. And we interviewed little Timmy during March Madness, which was awesome too. And I
Yeah.
think she's iconic as well.
Oh yes. Oh yes. So why don't we start talking about like what we have planned for the Scare Zone this coming year?
What do we have planned? Other than what we just said, we got all the equipment now. We've even invested in more equipment to get
Well,
even
that's
better
covering the
shots.
equipment.
That's the equipment, but
That's the
so what do you think? The way we're going to cover everything?
So what we're gonna do, we got all the equipment now. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to Scary Farm. We're gonna cover everything. We're gonna do everything we did this last year, but better. But better. But better. We took notes.
I mean, we kind of broke it down into like maze days and zone days and picture days and slow motion days, because that was another thing we did. There was a time when I was stuck on slow motion and I didn't know it for the whole day.
All night.
Yeah. In fact, I ran out of memory on the memory card.
It's like, why did we
Yeah,
run
what
out?
happened? It's like, I've never run out like this before.
Like, oh dang.
Yeah.
And we got a lot of great shots off of that day because we didn't know it was on slow motion.
Yeah, it turned out that the footage I got by accident was awesome footage for her videos and her montages. And so we decided we're going to have a slow motion day where we go and just get a bunch of slow motion shots and see what we get, you know?
Yeah.
We're going to have a picture day where we're just going to take our cameras and just get pictures. We're going to have a zone day. We're going to have a maze day. And so we kind of have a plan on how we're going to cover Not Scary Farm. We're going to cover Halloween Horror Nights.
Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah. And what's it called?
Midsummer
Midsummer
Scream.
Scare. Our midsummer screen?
Yeah, we already got our tickets, so we're really looking forward to doing that. So we've got a lot planned. So yay!
And we're going to try to make it to Epic Universe. And
We're gonna try to make it to Epic
Darkmoor.
Universe, Darkmoor.
You want to show the lions at all? There.
That's
So,
still not enough.
Yeah, that's all you. Yeah, that's all you get. You get double.
Hey.
Well, remember, they're going to be watching on a big screen.
Can you see the itty bitty lion way over there?
It's a kitty cat.
Yeah, look at that. How bad would it be if I just dropped it?
He's smooth. Okay, now click it twice. Center. Okay.
A little side note, I got so obsessed with Scary Farm. I'm planning on auditioning, not this year, but next year. Hopefully I get a position. So that's also something we'll look forward to. And by that time, this one and Mom will be trained on how to get footage, like trained monkeys.
We need to be trained.
The animals need to be trained. But they will be trained enough so that they can go get footage for me to edit when I have the chance. Meanwhile, I'm doing whatever.
Didn't I train you? Didn't I train you how to use the cameras?
You'd like to think so, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I started training. Now she thinks she needs to train me.